Hello, collective. It's Felina with Aspire to the Self, another timeless collective tarot reading. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back, soul family. It's good to have you here. I truly appreciate all your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. I truly appreciate you guys. If you are a new viewer, welcome. It's good to have a new face here. Okay, so a Spiral to the Self channel offers weekly astrological energy forecasts, collective intuitively led tarot readings, collective tarot readings for certain planetary aspects, as well as daily motivational shorts of messages from your higher self. I am also the author of both Fairy Tales on the Table, The Dark High Priestess, and The Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen, as well as The Princess and Her Inner Voice. Both these fairy tales can be found on online retailers such as Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart, just to name a few. Both these fairy tales are about following your intuition, how it can be used to overcome all obstacles, say like being on your own in isolation, having to start all over again, possibly going through spiritual warfare, as well as how your intuition can be used to help you to heal from all trauma. So say having to leave your family behind, okay, because you realized they were all toxic and sabotaging your life, or say from narcissistic abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, domestic violence, the word that rhymes with grape but starts with an R, okay? And how there are divine beings out there that are all around us, that we are never alone, that can be utilized to help assist in this healing, okay? As well as how these divine beings and our intuition can get us to our happy ending or fulfilling our soul purpose in whichever way that looks for you, okay? At the very end of this video, there will be a short little snippet with illustrations from the book, messages from the book, as well as where to purchase if you are so interested, okay? Now, keep in mind that this is a general reading, therefore the messages will not resonate with everyone, okay? So please don't try to make the story fit if it doesn't. Not every reading will pertain to you, okay? Tarot is used to confirm what you already intuitively know. It shouldn't be a huge shock to you, okay? But also, no legal disclaimer here that my tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. That myself, as well as the channel, is not responsible for what the viewers do with the content, okay? As well as in the realms of legal, finance, and health. I am not an expert, nor do I claim to be. You should, if I speak about those things, it's only about what I have intuitively received, okay? And if it resonates with you, you should definitely go speak with experts in those areas before ever taking the advice or wisdom from a tarot reader. Okay, I'd also like to point out that I am not a tarot reader, I am a seer. Therefore, the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads that I receive, okay? Because I film this in one of two ways, either with my whole body and face, you know, to make it feel like a personal reading, which FYI, it's not a personal reading, okay? Or with my hands, where it feels like, you know, I'm not even here. I'm just a little bit of a guidance for you, and you are conversing directly with the divine about the subject, okay? Especially if the message resonates with you. If I mention masculine or feminine, please know that I'm talking about energies and not talking about gender, okay? The cards represent energies. Now, when I get to the download, I very well may be talking about gender. So again, you can yeet them out the window if you want, as it doesn't pertain, just like the star signs, okay? Or, you know, just put it in your situation and however that looks for you, okay, and how it pertains, because you know your situation better than I do. Okay. So before I get it started on the download, I'm going to start with a prayer. I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess Morgan, the Trinity Three, Blue, the Archangels, my ancestors, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy. If any lower vibrational entities, beings, or energies try to come through, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full permission to intervene and to intercede on my behalf in whichever way you deem fit. Please allow me to see what you want the collective to know. Please protect me, the viewers, this video, and channel as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All-High. The sender's mask be ripped off. They'll be unable to hide. All their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. Okay, collective. So the intuitive download that I've got is that the people who have been doing all this, hoodoo, voodoo, black magic, witchcraft, whatever on you, they're hiding out. Okay, they're really hiding out because they're scared of the backfire of their witchcraft. Okay, so they've been out there just doing essentially way too much. Like they won't stop attacking you. They won't understand that, if it hasn't impacted you already, so if they've been doing this for years and it hasn't impacted you, or if they've been doing it for the past year, take where it resonates, but they've been doing it for a long time, and if it hasn't impacted you, it's not going to, but they're very determined because it's very personal for them, because some of them have sold their souls, some of them have invested thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, some of their reputations are on the line, but ultimately, it's because they are all losing everything. The karma has really hit for these people. Everything that they've put out, they're getting back, and they're getting back at least like 3, if not 10-fold. Okay, because what you put out, you get back. I mean, it's the very basics of universal law. But then again, some practitioners or some people, they get to pick and choose what they believe in spiritually. Okay, some people don't believe in karma or the All High. However, that doesn't mean the All High or karma doesn't believe in you, right? So they can, be in that whole ignorance is bliss kind of mentality. They can do what they want. They have their own free will here. But they're scared. They're scared of what they've put out because they realize it's not hitting you. It's only hitting them, and it's hitting them really, really hard because you are not of the vibration to accept that, or for that black magic or witchcraft to affect you, meaning you are too high vibration, okay? You're too high vibration, and those kind of things just bounce off of you. And I mean, yes, they've done lots of witchcraft to try to affect your vibration, but they don't understand that once you're in your north node, you can't be taken from your north node. But, like I said, ignorance is bliss for some people. But you got to give them A for effort for at least trying, and they realize that it's all just going back to them, and their lives are in shambles. They're losing their money. They might be going homeless. They could be being very, very, very sick where, death is coming. But essentially, they've been doing a lot. Like every full moon, new moon, they're doing something, and they keep thinking that time is going to be the time that it hits you. So we're talking multiple death spells. We're talking multiple poverty spells. We're talking multiple things here, okay? But now they're in hiding because in the download I saw, like say a forest that, has either dead trees or it's wintertime and the leaves are all down. So they're in this forest hiding out, and they're all gathered there, especially they have a practitioner there. They're doing drugs. They're buying drugs from people to cope with their situation. Okay. And I just kept hearing the phrase over and over again. This is not what I expected. This is not what I expected. This is not what I expected. Like they're saying it to each other as well as themselves. Like it's like almost like an affirmation for them with how many times they say it. But they're scared of the backfire of this witchcraft that they've done recently because they finally get it that it's not going to you. It's going directly to them because they underestimated you. They underestimated you a lot. They didn't know that you had spiritual protection. Okay, they didn't know that you were high vibration. They made a lot of assumptions here, and they essentially attacked a person that is very divinely protected, and they didn't understand that when they went up against you, they went up against the divine, and no man can, by man I mean human, no human can ever successfully go up against God. Like that's just stupid. It's beyond stupid. It's brand new. But unfortunately, some people have to learn the hard way, So these people are like hiding out in the woods. Maybe they're on the run from the law or something like that. Because, there has been a lot of crime as well. but they're hiding out and they're begging this practitioner that they paid to do witchcraft on you to undo it. They're trying to find ways to undo it. So that means like all their freezer jar spells they've been doing, you just see like this person taking them all out of their freezer and, you know, draining them in their sink. Any kind of jars that they've been doing, they're just, you know, massively trying to empty them. They're trying to do cancellation spells. Well, I mean, at first they were doing return to senders, but I think they figured out that you weren't actually sending them witchcraft, you know, because you're high vibration. So they were just return to sendering their own stuff to them. Yeah. So don't you love it when the trash and evil takes itself out? Because trust assured, evil takes itself out. You know, like that's why it doesn't really pay to do any kind of retaliation or to do anything back to them. You know, just pray it away, cleanse your space, right, and let evil destroy itself. Because it will. So they're trying to figure out how to undo it. And then some of these people have, because they were doing lots of mental magic, their heads are just hurting. Like I'm talking about the very, very back of their head. You got the occipital lobe, as well as the part of the brain, I forget what it's called at the moment, but that connects to the neck. Okay, that part there. They're having a lot of pain in that area, like because it didn't go to you, it went to them, and they're feeling it and they're like, this is not what I expected. So their spell work that they've done recently, not only did it backfire, but now they're scared of where all that energy that they, you know, put together is going to go because of the spell, the intent they put out, and the devastation that they were, you know, intending for you. They know it's going to come back to them, so they're freaking out. They're trying to figure out how they can undo it. Okay, they're trying to figure out how they can cancel out the spell because they know when it comes back to them, it's going to be at least tenfold when it comes back to them. And they're smoking. They're you know, they're calling their dealers or whatever to get them something, but they're all super freaking out. And then I got the angel number 338, which is to keep your thoughts positive. Okay, that there's divine intervention here, and you're going to get your prosperity and abundance. You just got to keep your thoughts and your vibration high. Okay, so that means like no negative self-talk. That means like putting your faith in the all high, because this is going to work out for your benefit. Okay, but these people, yeah, they're definitely scared of the stuff that they sent out. Okay, like, and then I think some of them are also going through a dark night of the soul because they realize that the path that they went on is not the best path to go on, that the path that they went on just leads to destruction and literally the consumption of their soul. Like, some of these people are doomed to die. It's not my wish, that's the divines, because like I said, there's just so much death magic that they did that it's going to come back to them. It's going to come back on them as well as their family. So think of how many times they did a death magic ritual. It's going to start killing off their own family, okay, because it has to go somewhere and it's going to come back at least 3 if not tenfold. So people all around them are going to start dying. They're going homeless. They're going broke, especially with all the witchcraft they paid for. But essentially, their lives are a projection of the energy they send out. And they're reaping full karmic repercussions for everything that they've done. So they're just walking in this forest. They're deciding that they shouldn't go. You know, they're talking amongst each other, trying to figure out, you know, what to do. Sitting out in the rain because they're out in the cold. Like I said, they lost their money, they've lost maybe their homes. Some of these people are doing illegal activity, so they're hiding out essentially to hide from the cops, to hide from the authorities so they don't get found. And they're just, they understand that every time they do witchcraft that the cops or the authorities get closer to them. It's like every time they light that candle, every time they send you evil eye, it's like it brings the cops closer to them, or it brings death closer to them. They just don't understand that right now, divine timing is playing in. Like, the divine has already given out the judgment of what's going to happen to these people. They're just waiting for the right moment. So it's like maybe the divine is orchestrating it in such a way that, like, say when this person lights this candle X amount of times, that's when they die or something like that. But also, the reason why they haven't been taken out yet is because some of these people's fates are to be publicly humiliated and shamed. Like, everybody's going to know what they done, because some of these people, you know, portray themselves as being good Samaritans, good citizens. You know, they might have high titles or positions in the community. They might be, you know, religious leaders. They may be, you know, part of churches and whatnot, but they're all going to go down in shame, and it's going to be publicly known because, you know, they went out there and did that smear campaign. They try to ruin your reputation. For some of you, you know, like, they try to ruin your reputation with that smear campaign. So now it's being orchestrated to where these people will have to live out their shame and their embarrassment first before they die. So it's like they have to be publicly humiliated and poor, and then they die, because that is what they wish for you. So let's get into that. Spirit, tell us about these people hiding out and being scared about the backfire of their witchcraft and wanting to undo it. Akashic records, foul play. So they try to get into your Akashic records to do something foul to it, which you can't get into somebody's Akashic records. I don't know why this keeps coming up. Just like, man, these people are stupid. They're just dumb. You can only access your Akashic records if you have reached a certain level in your journey. Like, if you've reached your North Node, you can reach your own, but they're so heavily guarded by the divine. It's like, when will these idiots understand that they are not as powerful as the divine? Like, you are a dumb human. And I say that respectfully but you're a dumb human. Like, you will not beat the divine. You will only beat yourself. What else? For these people that are scared of the backfire of their witchcraft. They're hiding out in the woods. It wasn't what I expected, is what they said. That wasn't what I expected. Maybe when they did their witchcraft, it just immediately went to their heads. Chakra cleanse. Could be for you or for them. Which I'm getting that you guys can easily cleanse this stuff off, you know? Like, whatever they sent, and because they've done it so many times and their karma's so severe, like, their magic's pretty weak. You got milestone here, ascension, habit change, and soulmate. Okay, so let's see here. They were trying to do foul play to your Akashic records and your milestones because you are ascending. We got a soulmate, so we'll put that here. So a soulmate here is doing foul play because you've reached the milestone of ascension. You may need to change some habits, which would be for your overall best benefit, okay? And then maybe do a chakra cleanse because, like I said, there's lots of witchcraft here, but they're the most scared. Okay, so Spirit, which ones do you want to be for the witchcraft that was sent out? Tell us about the witchcraft that was sent out and why they're scared. Because this was a divine masculine or somebody who was supposed to be a divine masculine, someone who has very active power, who's very electric, that's in their purpose. Okay, we got the angel number 888, which is the angel number for abundance. And we got balance, standing firm. Okay, as well as you see her hands here, justice. Balance is being done, the scales. Divine feminine, okay. The number 777 is the angel number for luck. Tell us about what this group is scared of the backfire of their witchcraft. What do we need to know about them hiding out, being scared of the backfire of their witchcraft? So we have someone who was a concealed enemy here that was trying to cause you struggle, and now they realize that everything they sent out is being returned because you're just resting and you morphed, you transcended, okay? And now they're frustrated that every time that they've tried to come after you, it's never hit, okay? Because your intuition has always notified you and you've been very quick to avoid it. Doesn't tell me what they're scared of, though. Why are they scared? Why are they scared of their own witchcraft backfire? We know that there's going to be balance here, but what else? Why are they scared of their own witchcraft? Why are they scared of their own witchcraft spirit? Because they understand that you are very heavily, heavily protected. Why are they scared of their own witchcraft? And that the mirror effect here, that what was sent out is going to be sent back, okay? And if they've been sending death, that's what's in store for them. But what's been sent out is going to be sent back, okay? The things that they were doing. And in the moon phases, like I said, they do it like every full moon and new moon. They're always doing something, okay? They just haven't caught on. But the mirror, so everything they sent out is being sent back, okay? And it's making them have to start from ground zero here. They're having to start all over in their path. So like the wanderer means like you're making a path where there isn't one, and these people aren't very courageous, okay? Like, if anything, that they're very conformative. So they realize that whatever they send out is putting them on this path where they have to make one out of none, and they don't have the skill sets that you do. They're not as resilient. They're not as good. Clarify divine masculine. Okay, a divine masculine is all in his head. Okay, he's got anxiety, fear, despair. Okay, I think this is a person who was supposed to be a divine masculine. Like that's what they were set up to be. However, they did foul play here. This is a soulmate. They did foul play here, which makes them a karmic. Okay, a karmic is a lesson for your soul. So this person had the destiny to be a divine masculine, but they went the wrong way, okay? Because no divine masculine would be doing witchcraft or anything like that, okay? Divine masculine's like a divine feminine, means that you're fully in your purpose, you're in your power. This person isn't. That's why it says foul play here. But that was their destiny. They essentially chose not to fulfill it, okay? And that's why they're in anxiety, fear. They're overwhelmed. They're having nightmares. They're all in their head, okay? Of their spiritual wisdom that they have, their beliefs that led them to this point, okay? Because now they're trying to balance out their witchcraft. Like I said, they've been just doing too much. Like they did a lot of witchcraft here. They're struggling with having to balance out everything that they sent out. Like it's... Like I said, that saying, this is not what I expected. They did not expect it to come back on them. They thought they were invincible. They thought that, they were, essentially above God. And now they're having to balance it all out. Like, and they don't know how to transmute. These people don't know how to transmute energy like you do. So when they get stuff back, they don't know what to do with it. They can't cleanse it. Clarify balance. Because when it's karma, you can't cleanse karma. Clarify balance. Because balance is being brought to the Empress, a divine feminine here. And the next card is divine feminine. You're getting your justice here, okay? 444 would be the angel number for the angels that are surrounding you at this time. So you're having stability here. You're standing firm. Everything is being balanced out for this divine feminine and her love life and her having a passionate breakthrough, okay? Everything's being balanced out, and this person cannot deal with it. Like this person can't. This masculine here, that should have been a divine masculine. Now they're in isolation. Like I said, they're in the woods. They don't know what to do. They feel helpless because they don't know how to balance out this witchcraft. Clarify divine feminine spirit. There's way too many. Clarify divine feminine spirit. Okay, because what they sent out on these moon cycles, okay, I'm gonna cover this up here. They were trying to trap, maybe bind themselves to this divine feminine, trying to restrict them, make them feel powerless. And they were out there, speaking something, talking to people about it, about their, they tried to make this divine feminine feel very powerless and bondage, okay? Have limitations on what they could do, because it says you're getting ready to reach a milestone in your ascendant. So they spoke something out to the universe, okay? About your abundance, your ability to be in, independent and independently wealthy, okay, and put to rest, and put you to rest, and make you feel overburdened, make you feel like the world's against you and your financial opportunities, and to make you feel lost, grief, and sorrow, and possibly give you relationship problems, okay? So they really, really tried to, and maybe invoke something. Maybe that could be it. They tried to invoke something here. I'm just covering up the devil card because it's got nakedness on it. But they were trying to attack this divine feminine here because they know it's coming out. However, something's been spoken here. Maybe they summoned something to try to go after, to put to rest this divine feminine self-sufficiency, and to overburden them with whatever they're trying to manifest, and to, give them loss, grief, and despair. Maybe break they're in their relationship up. However, like I said, balance is coming to the relationships. There's no breaking up here. There's no... There's no no one's breaking up her and her relationships. No one's doing anything to her money, okay? Clarify the hooded man. Clarify the hooded man. Okay. So this hidden enemy here, this foul play, this soulmate here, was your hidden enemy. You may have not known, but this is somebody from your past. They were trying to get luck and doing something to you in the dark, because they wanted you to share with them. They wanted you to give to them and, like I said, share with them, because they wanted you to make a choice on them. They wanted you to be with them, okay? And they wanted to be in this Knight of Wands energy with you. They wanted to essentially have a one-night stand with you. They wanted to sleep with you. This is a Knight of Wands is somebody who acts very passionately, but doesn't think of anything, okay? They don't think before they do things. It could also be like a promiscuous male. It could be, or a promiscuous person. It could be someone who essentially is also flighty. They're non-committal. So they did all this because they wanted you to be with them. They wanted you to share your generosity. They wanted you to share your money here. So that way you would make a wrong choice and pick them and sleep with them. Which is weird. Weird. Clarify 8 of Arrows, struggle, spirit. So they did all of this to you, all this witchcraft, like death magic and all that, so you would sleep with them? It's really pathetic. That's like a classic incel, Okay, so this card came out in reverse, and I'm being because they wanted you to struggle. They wanted your family and your job security to struggle. They wanted to, create all these obstacles for you to affect your strong foundations, and to put your solar plexus in reverse to give you, to really take a hit on your self-esteem, your self-confidence, so that you couldn't have this. So they wanted to sleep with you to affect your self-esteem and your self-confidence. So they wanted to treat you like garbage, but they did all this so that way you maybe lower your self-esteem, your self-confidence, so that way they could come in and sleep with you and then take your inheritance. Maybe it's because that you would never be with this person being fully in your power here, Maybe they wanted you bound to them. They wanted you bound to them, but they knew that there would be no way that you would do that you would never be that way, because you love yourself and you're not, trying to be any third party situations. You're not trying to be with somebody that just wants like essentially a one night stand with you, who doesn't want to commit to you, but that's what they wanted. And that was their whole motivation for why they did everything. And they wanted you to struggle. They wanted to take away your self-esteem and self-confidence by targeting your money, your family, your foundations. Okay. And they thought that if they lowered your self-esteem, your self-confidence, you would be with them. Which is weird. Weird. Clarify, rest, spirit. So a Queen of Cups here, someone who, this could be you. However, I'm not picking up that. I'm picking up that this Queen of Cups is somebody who cloaks themselves as being very kind, compassionate, empathetic. They were trying to make big changes to how you rest, okay? Because it says that you were going through an ascension and you were reaching a milestone here. You were going through a very profound transformation. Okay, you're turning your pain into power. You know, you're resting after having all these attacks on you. Okay, but this person knows that you're resting. They know that you know, you're healing, and they were trying to cause big changes, trying to seize the moment here in this Knight of Swords energy, trying to seize the moment, trying to take advantage of your rest because maybe they thought that you wouldn't fight back. Clarify 5 of Arrows, frustration. Clarify 5 of Arrows, frustration. Because they're frustrated that every time that they've sent something out to you to cause any kind of illusion or, you know, to essentially end you, it's never worked. And now they're in this moon energy. They fear, they're facing anxiety because they know that everything they sent out comes back. Right? If it hasn't hit you, where to go? Because energy always comes back, right? So they're in this fear here. They don't know what to do because they're like, okay, it has to go somewhere. So they try to do something very quick, okay, to cause you more struggle, but it's all being balanced out for this divine feminine here, okay? This divine feminine is getting balanced, you know, and these people are having to balance out their own witchcraft, okay? Because it's going back to them. They fear this. They're like, oh my gosh, like, it hasn't hit them. Where's it going? Which means it's going back to them. So I think, you know, if they were doing all this foul stuff to you to affect your money, you know, to make you struggle, make you think the world is against you, to be like afraid, you know, just so some guy can have a one-night stand with you and you share your money with them or something, you know, like, they're scared of what happens to them now because they realize that it's coming back, and because some of it has already come back. Clarify the Queen of Bows, air. Clarify Queen of Bows, hair. Because they know that, you know, every time you surrender to your intuition here, your intuition tells you how to dodge all these attacks. Your intuition is very strong. You get the high alerts, you get the downloads, okay? And you surrender to it, okay? And you listen. You get a new perspective of what you need to change. Maybe it's these habit change or the fact that you do a chakra cleanse. You know, every time your intuition says to do one of these things, you do it. Like if it says, hey, stop drinking, stop smoking, stop having any addictions, you do it. It says, hey, have a diet change, you do it. Like, it tells you to move here, you do it. Like, you do whatever your intuition tells you to do, and it gives you the independence because you surrender to it. Like, you move very quickly. You don't fight with it. You just do what it says. Clarify protection. Spirit, clarify protection. Okay, this card wanted to come out. That you're protected. That's what they're scared about. Like I said, they've sent all these attacks towards you. Okay, they're very, very scared. They fear what's coming back for them. That's why they're trying to undo everything, because they understand that you're highly, highly protected. You're in this 9 of Wands energy, which could be ancestors here. Your ancestors are here. You're gonna be, you know, you're very persistent. You stand on your ground, you know, and your ancestors are here fighting for you, and you're protected from any kind of conflict or violence or aggression, okay? That these people are going to be defeated. That you're very, very protected here. Your ancestors here are looking at you like their baby. They chose you. You are the chosen one of your lineage, and they're protecting you, okay? They're here, they're fighting off, they're standing on business, protecting you from any kind of conflict. And these people are terrified. Clarify mirror, Spirit. Clarify mirror, Spirit. Because they understand that what has been sent out is being mirrored back to them, okay? That the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, okay? That this is a turning point. So every time they try to affect your Wheel of Fortune, and you maybe try to tap into your Akashic records, that every time they do it, it's been mirrored back to them because they're under harsh judgment from the divine, okay? They're very, very aware of this, that the divine has placed harsh judgment on them, and everything they sent out is affecting their own Wheel of Fortune. Like, their Wheel of Fortune is not good, okay? You are highly, highly protected here. Your ancestors are standing on business, and whatever they sent out, they're getting back. And everything is just transmuting to more blessings for you. But for them, they're under harsh judgment. They understand this. Like, they're not, it's like I want to say they're not stupid, but they're stupid. They're ignorant as fuck, but like, they're wising up now. I guess it took, however many years to realize. Clarify the wanderer. Some people have to, learn the hard way. Okay, so now they're in this wanderer energy. They're having to make a pathway out of none. Now remember, these people are not strong like you. These people do not listen to their intuition like you. These people do not have faith in anything, okay? So they're being forced to be this wanderer here, being out in the woods, having to do things on their own, having to, have to face the unknown here. And now they're having a painful ending. Okay, they're having a painful ending because this is a completed cycle, and this King of Wands here is now stuck. They're at a crossroad. They don't know what to do. This King of Wands here is somebody who's maybe, like I said, they obviously they're showing up as a magician, so someone who does witchcraft. Okay, but someone who thinks that they're innovative, they're magnetic. Okay, but this person now is having a painful ending. Maybe they've experienced some betrayal from people in the group, but they understand that this is a completed cycle, okay? And now that they're at a crossroads, because they understand that, like, everything's coming back. Everything. Spirit, why are they hiding out in the woods? Spirit, why are they hiding out in the woods? Because they got the mental clarity. 555 is the angel number of change. They're having a change to their family, okay, their expansion, their legacy. Maybe their family turned on them, or maybe they know that, like I said, there could have been death in the family because they have been sending out a lot of death spells, or they realize that it's the only way to protect their family, okay? So take it where it resonates, but let's see. Let's see, what was it? So we got what's going on with them. What were they wanting from the collective's Akashic records? They wanted to make adjustments. They wanted you to look back, okay, instead of moving forward, because they know that you're moving forward. They wanted the wisdom of how you're able to do that, and how you're able to essentially be a phoenix rising, how you're able to rise every time they send some kind of attack to you. They want to know your secret, okay? As well as how you're very clairvoyant, you're very intuitive. They want to know your messages. They want to know what you know. They want to know what your abilities are, things of that nature. Let's see here. Why are they feeling pain in their heads? Why are they feeling pain in the occipital lobe? Why are they feeling pain here? Okay. You see that flew out like that? Okay, so we've got, okay, it's because their chakras are out of balance. They're stuck. They're realizing that they're in stuck energy, so their chakras are out of balance and it's stuck that way. So that means their crown chakra, everything. So everything, all of their chakras are out of alignment and it's stuck that way. They're not able to cleanse it out. They're not able to move forward. Okay. And that's why they're moving. That's why they're traveling through, the woods and stuff. They're packing up their bags. They're leaving because they realize they have to let things go. Like they have to let it go because so many things have taken them off their path. They're missing opportunities here. They have to let it go. And like I said, they have all this witchcraft that they've been doing that they're trying to balance out. They don't know how to transmute. They're not you. Maybe they wanted to know how you do it, but essentially, like I said, they're stuck. There's no abundance here. They're stuck. All their chakras are out of alignment, which means like they're having health problems. So that's why they moved on. That's why they're in the woods. That's why they're hiding out, because they realize their life is at chaos, but also they got the mental clarity. That's the only way that they can protect their family. Or maybe they're thinking that they can save their family from their fate. Like say if they were sending out death spells, it's going to go back to their family. Or it was starting to affect their family, whichever way. Let's get to the tea. Spirit, give us the tea on this foul play from the soulmate. where it wasn't what they thought, and how they want to undo the magic. Give us the tea. It's really hard when I do it this way, but I'm trying. Your spirit guides are giving you the support and guidance that you are adored by many. Okay? You're adored by many. And they adore you. They love you. They're making sure these people pay. Because these people are unforgiving and holding grudges, but also your spirit guides are unforgiving and holding a grudge on these people. They're going to make them pay. Like I said, they're making them pay. Okay. Because these people are karmically tied, they're in toxic connections, and they're fading away, which means death is here. So the death that they sent out to people is coming back on them, okay? And like, so it could be the family here, their family, okay? And that's shocking news to them. That's the tea. Things are going on behind the scenes to bring your wish, your manifestation, so think positives, because you're getting your wishes coming true. The illusion is gone, and everyone sees who they really are, that they're this incelish person that, you know, did all this just to sleep with you, maybe have a one-night stand with you and take your money. Like, what a weirdo. They're praying to God for forgiveness, but that line is cut. Like I said, your spirit guides are unforgiving and holding grudges for what these people did, okay? Because they try to energy siphon off you. Yeah, it's shocking them that there's death. Like, maybe, like I said, there's death here. Actually, let me clarify that. Spirit, confirm if there's been death in their families because of the spell work they sent out. Yes or no? Has there been? Yep. Their families, there's been death in their families, okay? So their family, the Ten of Cups is literally family. So there's been death here in their families, okay? And it's happening very quickly to their home, to their stability, for all the lies, the criminal activity, the trickery. So for them trying to betray you with this death magic here, okay, so this makes so much sense. They're getting the mental clarity that all the people that have died in their family is because of them and the witchcraft they sent out, you know, that they themselves are dying, and it's shocking them. Okay, the only reason that this person is still allowed to live, you know, as long as they are, is because their fate is to be publicly humiliated for what they've done. The illusion is gone and everyone sees them for who they are, okay? And their family, yeah, it's happening very quickly. You know, their family life is all coming, everything's going to shit. Like, so many people have died in their family for what they've done. It's just picking them off one by one by one, right? And it's affecting it. And so maybe their family kicked them out and said, you got to go. Like, we can't have you here because, you know, of how they try to betray you. It's affecting them. Like, it's affecting them in the worst way. Their death's coming for them, but also death is surrounding them. And that's why they're praying to God for forgiveness. But like I said, your spirit guides are holding grudges, and Goddess is around. Goddess don't play about you either, especially if you're divine feminine. These people are being picked off one by one. That did not go as I expected it to. Okay, so hold on. They have a mental illness. I saw this card flip up. Oh, hold on. These flipped. Okay. They're a hustler with a financial focus. They did this because they wanted your money, but they also wanted to sleep with you. So they're in a low vibrational mess they created. Like I said, they have to balance out all this witchcraft they've done. And they're begging people to undo it. They're realizing it's coming back to them. They've had people in their family die very quickly. You know, it's affecting their money. They're in a low vibrational mess they've created. For all the Appalachian magic they did, like their jar magic, okay? And they want your gifts but can't have them. So they try to energy siphon off you. They try to tap into your Akashic records because they want to know how you know what you know and how you're able to dodge all their attempts because maybe other people before you weren't able to. Like, they've had a lot of victims. Your twin flame soulmate energy is protecting you, okay, as well. And that just flew in there like that. So it may be something that you don't know about because you guys are eternal and destined to be. You and this twin flame. So if they were trying to affect your love life, they're not. They said they did want to break you up. They're not. Because they want to backstab you. Like I said, they want to backstab you, but they can't. They're having to, their time's being devoted to balancing out their magic, because you got the omens, the signs, and the messages. Like I said, that shocking news here, that hot tea shocking news is that everybody around them's dying, and it's because of them. That they literally killed their own bloodline. And say if there's other people involved in this, it's affecting their families as well. Because again, death is here for them. A lot of death magic was sent out, and like I said, it has to go somewhere. It has to go somewhere, and it went back to them. And you know, maybe these people have their families blocked their calls, or you've blocked them, and they're overwhelmed and frustrated. They don't know what to do. Like, they're in a low vibrational mess they created. They don't know what to do here. They don't know how to transmute. They don't know any of this stuff. You inspire many by living your truth, okay? So go to the woods and clear your mind and energy, because these people are in mental torment for what they've done, for this collaboration that worked together to go against you, because you're getting lump sum good karma. And sleeping with the enemy. Maybe you didn't know that this soulmate that you were with was an enemy of yours. You didn't know. But you have personal respect here. Everyone loves you. They adore you. You got lots of personal respect, and these people's phones and electronics are tapped. That means they're going to go to jail. Didn't I say that at the beginning of this? Like, they're going to go to jail. Their death is here, but death happens after they're publicly humiliated. Some of these people have racked up so much karma for their slander, their smear campaigns and all that. They're going to be publicly humiliated first before they get to die. They're going to feel pain. They're going to feel trauma. They're going to feel all this stuff before the divine takes them out. However, the divine is going to slowly and slowly pick away at their family. The divine's going to slowly and slowly pick off every single person and their family. They're going to make it feel very, very uncomfortable for them. What does the collective's higher self want them to know? What does the collective's higher self want them to know? That you're in a healing cocoon of light. That your angels come to you now and surround you in a healing cocoon made of light. 555 is the angel number for change. Like, you're healing. You're healing. You're growing. These people aren't. What blessing should the collective be aware of to show gratitude for? A blessing for unity where once there was division. Okay, so everything's being unified here. Everything is going in your favor. Like I said, that magic is all catching up to them. And everything that's meant for you is coming towards you. What does Goddess want the collective to know? What does Goddess want the collective to know? That everything is going in accordance to divine plan. Okay, this is part of your destiny. So say yes, expand through the extremes, trust life, ground yourself, living in the connection. So they've been doing this witchcraft for a year. And Ra, the god of the sun, is around. Maybe they literally got burnt by the sun, because that's been showing up in the readings too. So they got burnt by the sun. And death is here for everybody. For them trying to energy siphon, take your gifts, try to tap into your Akashic records. Okay, everyone's seeing who they are. They're going to be publicly humiliated. Their phones and electronics are tapped, so that's why they're on the run, because there's literally receipts of everything that they've tried to do to you or get others to do to you. So just know, like, it's all coming together. Okay, you're going through this ascension and you're reaching this milestone, because this is a fated event for you. This is part of your destiny. All right, collective, I hope I was able to provide you some clarity today. Mila Boykas, thank you for watching.